Allah doesn't gain from your worship, nor does He lose from your sin. It is you who gains and you who loses. There. So surely isn't it the best thing to turn back to Allah? Seek Allah's forgiveness. Ask Him immediately. Now shaitan is still watching. He's lurking. He's very upset. Why is he upset? He was happy he nailed you. But now he is angry because you're a believer and your belief is making you regret. Why regret? Why regret? And this is why, my brothers, he tries to make you do it again and again and again. Because each time you repeat a sin, you are normalizing it within yourself to the degree that there will come a time when your regret is depleted and it sometimes becomes non-existent. First time you committed a major sin, oh, you regretted it. Second, third, if you fall in the trap of the devil and he makes you repeat it 20, 30 times, by the time you get to the 30th, you're looking forward to committing the sin rather than regret. You just committed it now and you're planning to do it again next week or the next day. And that's where we have reminders like this that come in to say, you know what? Cut that cycle. Let's change it. Turn to Allah. So when you seek forgiveness, shaitan comes back and makes you think for a moment that, you know what? You're not forgiven. If you listen to his whispers, you're going to fall back again and again and again. And then what happens? Now you're far from Allah. Because why? You start believing, I'm too dirty, I'm too unclean, I've committed too many sins, I'm not going to be achieving the forgiveness of Allah, I'm lost, I'm already gone into Jahannam. Now there's nothing left for me besides to continue this life of distance from Allah. Then you've fallen into the trap of shaitan. Come back, my brother, come back, my sister. Don't think that way. Go back to the mercy of Allah. Shaitan is now upset because your regret. He's so angry. And as you seek forgiveness, he comes back to you. He says, oh, well done. That was so good. But you know what? You committed such a big sin. Such a big sin. You can't just be forgiven so easily. That's shaitan's plan again. That's shaitan's plan again. You committed such a big sin. You can't just be forgiven so easily. You think after you committed zina, you can just say, Astaghfirullah. Oh Allah, I regret it. I don't want to do it again. Help me. Oh Allah, I won't do it again. Forgive me. Shaitan tells you, do you really think you committed such a big thing? Do you think just by that much you're going to be forgiven? That question alone is enough to destroy you again. What happens? You lose hope in the mercy of Allah, which is worse than the first sin you committed. And tell yourself, I have a Lord who is merciful. That statement should not be said in order to push you to commit the sin again. Because you do have shaitan coming to us and telling us now, reverse. What's the reverse? Same shaitan will come to you and he will say, do you know Allah is merciful? You say, yeah. You know He's the most merciful? You say, yeah. You know He is the most merciful of those who can have mercy? Yeah. Look at how all these statements are correct, right? So now if you commit a sin, surely He's going to forgive you. Go for it, man. Oh, now we found where his trap is again. He's making us so hopeful in His mercy that He's prodding us to sin with the hope that I'm going to sin because I know Allah is forgiving. Allahul Musta'an. You see another trap of shaitan.